Where's the vanilla plantation?
It's about 2 miles inland.
Well, if it weren't for smugglers and thieves, we could pick up Dyson's crop here.
In a perfect world, yes.
You know, who'd think this bit of paradise is anything but perfect, eh, Mo?
You were saying?
You can't hide from me, friend. I know you're in there.
You see him?
Uh-huh. He's on the road ahead, about 50 yards.
Your trail ends here, friend. Time is up. Come out.
Do you know him?
No, but I know the horse. It's one of Isabel's. This man I don't care to know.
Neither would Frayne, whoever he might be.
Do I have to come in there and get you?
We're not afraid!
You'll have to do better than that, you mongrel. I know your tricks. Colonel Frayne. Show yourself.
Easy.
You see? We're not Frayne.
Well, count yourselves lucky. I've no quarrel with you two. Stay out of this.
Whew, I felt that from here. Oh, dear.
You see any blood?
Bite your tongue. Give me a look. You'll live.
Thanks. What's your name?
David Grief.
Don't let that bastard Frayne get away. Make it worth your while.
The only thing that got away was a wild pig.
What do you know about a Colonel Frayne?
Well, hello, Isabel. How are you? Look, I have your horse here.
Well, hello, Isabel. How are you? Look, I have your horse here. Now, what do you know about a man named Frayne? It's driving me crazy. I know the name, but I can't place it.
This is Cleo. I don't know anything about a man named Frayne. What I do know is a man named McCoy rented this horse. I see the horse, but I don't see McCoy. What happened?
Right now, he's in a room back at Lavinia's.
You all right?
Concussion. He'll live.
I can see you're a well-read man, Mauriri. Don't confine yourself to the English writers. There's a couple of Irish boys coming up.
Any recommendations?
Recommendations? Yes. Think it. There's so many wonderful authors, but a fellow named Yeats can turn a phrase. And there's another young fellow named Shaw.
A remarkable recovery. Testament to the healing powers of Irish whiskey.
So this is our mystery man.
The only thing I know about him is he's pursuing someone named Frayne, and he's a badly scarred bag.
What sort of scars?
Looked to me like a lick of a cat.
You're not biased against English writers, are you, Mr. McCoy?
I've nothing against the English at all, Lavinia. They've agreed to home rule. And I'm not out to shoot the royal family.
How about Frayne?
Captain Greaves, I must thank you for bringing me to such a fine establishment. And Miss Isabel, as fair as any rose.
So, tell me about Frayne.
Cruelest man ever lived, they say. Ordered back to England to stand trial for crimes against prisoners.
Damnation Island. Richard Frayne was the overseer of Damnation Island Penal Colony.
Did they convict him?
Never had the chance, I'm afraid, Madame. Vanished. The British put out a big reward for his capture. But after more than a decade, nothing.
Frayne was reported dead years ago.
I have reason to believe Colonel Frayne is still alive and in Tahiti. Living with smugglers, they say.
Who says?
People in high places. I've been tracking Frayne for a long time now.
So are you a bounty hunter or just out for revenge?
In a fashion, Captain, both. I intend to bring the murdering sadist to justice. What I need now is a ship. You wouldn't be interested in helping me, would you?
The Rattler is a working ship. She has shipments to make.
I see. I see. And, the reward for Frayne's capture. Would that interest you?
Reward?
20,000. Pounds, not francs.
£20,000. How much would we get?
All of it. I don't want the money, I want Frayne. A tidy sum, is it not, Captain?
I'll think about it.
You think about it.
Do you really think we should go into the bounty hunting business?
Why not? We've always talked about the big windfall that pays off the ship.
Some things, my friend, are too good to be true. And I sense this is one of them. There's something about a man willing to give up £20,000 that bothers me.
So the man's not interested in the money.
Maybe he's had one too many carvers.
Come on. She'll be shipping copper for a couple of weeks. What's happened to that famous grief sense of adventure?
Do you really want to do this? Okay. Maybe you should check and see if the reward is also a figment of his imagination.
I, already did that.
What?
Isabel, the British consulosa one, remember? You did tell him you'd think about it.
I was being polite.
Well, the British government is grateful to you for not reporting my predecessor to the French authorities. A British consul smuggling opium. It gives one pause.
I thought the matter best handled internally.
Well, quite so.
I wanted to ask you about a man named Richard Frayne. I understand there's a very large reward for his capture.
£20,000 for bringing in the man alive,
Is the reward offer still good?
as far as I know. Why the interest?
I heard there was a recent sighting of Richard Frayne in Tahiti.
Is that so?
Oh, come now, Mr. Hadley. We've already established my reputation for diplomacy. I'm sure you can be more forthcoming.
As far as I know, Colonel Frayne is dead. At least that's the official position.
And what is your position?
I hardly think my opinion on the matter is worth much.
Perhaps I should be the judge of that.
Let me make a suggestion, Miss Reed, in the light of our debt to you. If I can furnish you with a few details on this sighting, would that satisfy you?
For now.
I'll see what I can do. In my opinion, Miss Reed, you'd have made a rather good diplomat.
Top of the morning to you, Isabel. A very fine-looking morning it is, too.
It's already past noon, McCoy.
That's right.
How's your back?
That's coming along. Coming along. Whiskey last night helped. You wouldn't happen to know if Mauriri has talked to Captain Grief yet?
As far as I know, Captain Grief is thinking about your proposal. Just be patient.
I hope he's thinking of the reward money. You too? And, in the meantime, I was wondering if I might take out another horse.
Take the brown mare. But, try and bring her back yourself this time, huh?
I appreciate your concern for my welfare, Miss Reed. And I'll be certain to bring the mare back to her beautiful owner just as soon as I possibly can.
Don't push it. You were at Damnation Island. That's why you're after Frayne. It's personal, isn't it?
I wouldn't understand.
Wouldn't I? David, it makes me want to help him even more.
Isabel, it's been years.
I don't care. Look at all he's endured. 10 years in leg irons for stealing a loaf of bread.
Is that what he told you?
I believe him, David. I saw people do hard time for much less. I know what that can do to a person. My God, I only endured it for a week. He was there years.
Isabel told me the man was lashed twice a week. Then he goes home, his family's dead. One day he finds out that the man who tortured him escaped trial.
Mauriri, Frayne is dead. He's chasing a ghost.
We don't know that for sure.
I'm still waiting to hear from the consul. But if there is any chance that Frayne is still alive, then I'd like to see McCoy get some justice. That is all the reward he needs.
More than £20,000?
Maybe you forget, but I felt the lash myself. So even if you don't plan to help McCoy, I will.
Your call. Who would live here?
His name's Jessup. Don't complain. You're the one who wants to help McCoy.
That's far enough!
Jessup! It's David Grief! We crewed together on the Sea Gypsy out of Samoa. Remember?
I remember.
You know some lovely people.
How long have you lived here, Jess?
Just a quick crewing. What do you want?
We came here to ask you about the Damnation Island penal colony. You told me you'd served time there once.
Last thing I want to talk about.
Did you know a man named McCoy?
Know a lot of McCoys. Common name.
Daniel McCoy. Not too fond of Colonel Richard Frayne.
Who was? Yeah, I know Dan McCoy.
Friend of yours?
Back in town, is he? Looking for Frayne?
Yes. Claims he's alive.
Leave him alone, Grief.
Why should I?
He's a troubled man. None of us had it easy, but McCoy had it worse than most. So he's got you looking for Colonel Frayne, has he? Tell you he's still alive and well, does he?
So he says.
Do you know how often McCoy has sung that song?
No. But, why don't you tell us about it, Jess?
It's an old story. We all have our ghosts to chase. It's an obsession with McCoy. Frayne's dead. McCoy still wants to taste revenge after all these years. Find out what you want to know? Good. Now, get out of here.
Satisfied?
The guy's a madman. He lives up here all alone. And you think McCoy's crazy?
How are you? And look who's arrived.
So, have you thought about the reward yet?
Yes. The answer is no.
You dropped in on my old mate Jessup, didn't you? Dan McCoy is crazy, right? Isn't that what Jessup said? I'm a crazy man who won't let go?
Something like that.
Well, before you decide to believe him, perhaps you should hear what Miss Isabel has to say. Because while you were chit-chatting with Jessup, Miss Isabel here has turned up some real facts.
According to the consul, a fisherman made that sighting of Frayne. About a mile from where you first spotted McCoy.
Into Pool Cove? When?
2 months ago.
So, you see, maybe Dan McCoy is not so crazy after all.
Would you mind if I speak to my partner?
No, go right ahead, Captain. Speak to whomever you wish. I think our Captain may be about to change his mind.
Do you really want to get involved with this guy?
Should we put it to a vote?
Nope. Let's go to Pool Cove.
Well, gentlemen, would it be a change of heart?
I'd say 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fog.
What's the matter? You like the song?
The song's fine. It's the singer I worry about.
Hadley feels this latest sighting might be legitimate, David.
Latest sighting?
He said there were reports of earlier ones.
Does McCoy know about this?
Of course.
So he trusts the British when it suits him, huh?
Is there anything else you want to complain about?
Nope. That just about covers it.
Good. If you wear that frown much longer, it might become permanent.
Occupied?
Hard to say. But someone's had a wood fire going within the last few days.
How do you know?
I can smell it.
Then we'd best be careful. If there are smugglers here, they won't want visitors. Ready.
Head down.
Look at this.
Her Majesty's government. Damnation Island penal colony.
But now we are bound for the shore.
So, we're gonna wait here indefinitely? It's been 2 days. Nobody showed.
20,000 pounds, I could wait a month.
Come on, David. That inscription on the dagger must have told you something.
Yeah, it tells me something. But what it doesn't tell me is how long it's been here for. And if the man who owned it was named Frayne. Could have been dropped 3 nights ago or 3 years ago. Oh, this is ridiculous. I've got about as much chance of catching Frayne as McCoy does whittling me a new mast. I'm going back to Matavai.
If something happens, we can always come back. I've got work to do.
I can speak to the consul, see if he's turned anything up.
Well, you coming? McCoy! We're going back to Matavai. We'll get you back to Lavinia's.
Well, a nice idea. I have a bit of a problem.
What? You'd prefer to camp out here?
Well, I might have to. See, I'm a bit short.
Oh, great. It's flat broke.
Colin's got a spare room at the rectory.
A room in God's house. Ah. Well, that was a meal fit for a sultan.
You ate like a sultan.
10 years at Damnation Island. You won't see me leave a scrap.
Here.
No, thank you. I changed my mind.
What do you think got you through?
Well, I wish I could say it was my faith. But the truth is, I lapsed long ago. Maybe anger. Seeing my countrymen hanged and flogged. Maybe the pain itself.
Thoughts of revenge?
Because I'm still looking for Frayne. Is that why you ask? In prison, a man thinks a lot of revenge. When he's tied to the triangles. When he's cut down with his shoes full of blood. He thinks about it. He thinks about it a lot.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
It shouldn't have happened.
Revenge won't bring you absolution.
Ah, yes. But who says I'm the one who needs absolution, Reverend? Excellent meal. Wonderful fruit.
McCoy.
McCoy. Father, please, hear my confession, please.
McCoy, it's me. It's Reverend Trent. I'm not your priest. If you want to talk, I'll listen to you. You safe here. We're not there anymore.
I'm always there.
Much as I enjoy your company, Miss Reed, I hope this isn't getting to be a habit.
You shouldn't give me ideas, Mr. Hadley.
What is it you want this time?
The unofficial view on Frayne.
In my opinion, the British government did not actively pursue Frayne. The man was an embarrassment. A trial in London would have been more embarrassing. And that's really all I have to offer.
Do you have any files to support this unofficial view? I'd like to see them. I have a friend who runs the local paper. She also has contacts with the overseas papers.
Are you blackmailing me?
Call it what you like. But I can see the headlines now. Ex-British consul found to be smuggling opium.
I get the picture. If ever I'm asked about this meeting, it never occurred.
Never occurred. Yes, I need you again.
I don't believe it. The British consulate just said on this.
Here's another one. Possible sighting with smugglers at Mungo Beach 4 years ago. How many does that make?
5. Does this make you a believer?
Possible, tentative, unconfirmed. I'll tell you what would make a believer out of me, Mo. Frayne, on this deck, with identification papers.
Okay. Okay, we've had several sightings at Mungo Beach over, what, the last 3-4 years?
Yeah, nothing since then. Until that sighting at Tapa Cove 2 months ago.
Well, maybe things got too hot at Mungo Beach, so they moved the smuggling operation to Tapa Cove.
Until they were spotted by the fishermen. Yes?
If the fishermen did spook them, maybe they decided to move things back to Mungo Beach. 4 years later, could happen. Notice I emphasized the words could. You see, they'd have to be thinking things had cooled off by then.
Now you're talking sense, David.
That's what worries me.
I'll get McCoy.
What's that side of the boat?
Looks like crates of French wine.
Whatever it is, it's duty-free. Recognize anyone?
I can't make out the two on the left.
Take your time.
They're armed to the teeth.
4 of them, 4 of us.
It's not worth risking a bullet if it's not Frayne.
No arguments from me.
5 of them. Oh, God. Yes. I didn't see him at first. Look, over there on the right.
You mean the one with the pipe?
That's him.
McCoy!
McCoy, get back here!
God's sakes. This isn't good.
Get it to you. That man won't be gone till he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Reverend. A cool drink is an angel's kiss.
Man who believes in angels, but not in God.
There should be angels, shouldn't there? Someone on your shoulder to protect you.
There should be God.
Ah, yeah, shouldn't there? Tell me, Reverend, was God on the beach last night when Frayne got away again? Was he on Damnation Island?
Yes.
Is he here then? Is he here now?
Yes, I believe he is.
And will he listen to me?
If you want to talk, you listen. I'll listen to you, Mr. McCoy.
I have sinned, I have. Haven't we all in some way? And I have made mistakes.
What mistakes?
On the beach. My anticipation made me move too fast. I nearly got everyone killed. Thanks for the drink, Reverend. As I said, sweet as an angel's kiss.
Do you think Frayne's been in Tahiti all along?
Lavinia, we don't even know if it was Frayne. I want to, but I find it hard to...
Believe him. David, despite what he's told us, what you've seen, a smuggler with the same build, smokes a pipe, same height.
McCoy didn't even see the man. Lots of men smoke pipes.
But you're not ruling it out.
No. Maybe his passion is contagious, and I just want to be convinced.
What you need might just be standing out there. That is my favorite brandy.
And Cannibal Jack knows the good stuff when he sees it. I'm told you know everyone with a fast boat, Jack.
I do.
Colonel Richard Frayne.
I don't know who you're talking about, David.
Oh, come on, Jack. Mauriri and I have a friend who served time in a Tasmanian prison for 10 years. He was flogged almost every week by Frayne. Now, where would we find this man? I'm told he keeps the company of smugglers. I'm helping a friend, Jack. Someday I may have to do the same for you, God forbid. Richard Frayne.
I don't know about Frayne, but Pitcairn and Summers are collecting some wine at Apia Cove at dusk.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out soon enough.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Sorry, Reverend. I didn't know it was you.
I have a message from David.
There's news?
Apparently he has a lead. He wants you to meet him on the Rattler right away.
Thank you, Reverend.
Isabel. Try to yourself, man.
Pitkin and Summers?
Yes, ma'am.
That'll teach you to underestimate women. How close do you think we are to £20,000?
I wouldn't spend the money just yet.
So optimistic.
Did you see Frank?
Oh, yes, I see him. That's him there.
Shh, keep your voice down.
The one ordering the others around. That's fine.
Oh, McCoy. Not this time. You stay here with Isabel.
No, I can't.
We'll bring him back for you.
I'll take Frayne.
And leave me with the other 3. Thank you.
Stop there.
Who's in charge?
I am.
I know you, don't I?
No, and I don't know you. What happened to Pitkin and Summers?
They were unreliable.
Yes, but don't worry. They were dealt with. Well, let's get down to business. Check the bottles.
Wait a minute.
Look, I've been ordered to. It's rumored you've been watering the wine.
I've been in this business 15 years, and I have never had a complaint, never.
Guess there's always a first time.
Nobody ever complains about the quality of my wine. I know my wine, and I supply only the best stuff. One Romany 65.
If you don't mind, I'll pick one out myself. What do you think?
I think it tastes a little sour.
He's mine, Crypt! Frayne? Not him. Where are you? Frayne! Damn you, Frayne! Are you? Where are you, Frayne? I'll get you! Frayne!
It's a dead end, McCoy. There's nothing more we can do.
No, I understand. You've all done your best. Above and beyond, I'd say.
You know we wanted to help you. Sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, I don't know, Mauriri. I'll think of something. Give up the ghost.
Sounds like a good idea. Get on with your life.
Well, I've made a new life. Wasn't easy, and I know that I didn't go through what you did. But I have made a new life. You can too.
Ah, what a beautiful day it is. A day like today. It would be a shame not to be pure of soul. Would it not?
McCoy? David, Mauriri!
McCoy left this note at the rectory.
Dear friends, I've got a new lead on Frayne. Meet me at Jessup's place if you still want to share in the 20,000 reward down McCoy.
Who's Jessup?
A friend of McCoy's who served time with him on Damnation Island.
What do you say?
Well, what I say is it's nothing but trouble. You want more of that?
I want to get to the bottom of this What do you want?
I want some sleep. I want this to end. But most of all, I want to help a man who can't help himself. We'd best get up there. Can you let Isabel know, Colin?
Yes, yes, of course.
Dan, come out of there! Dan, I've been where you've been. I know the hurting never goes away.
You know everything, Jess. You know what I know. And that's way too much for any man.
I'm sorry to do this to you, Daniel. I really am. But I can't be a part of this anymore. And not to be a part of it, you just gotta disappear like Frayne.
David! Mauriri! What took you so long? I got Frayne. Right here.
You ain't going anywhere.
Yes, sir. Oh, he can't go anywhere. I mean, none of us can go anywhere. We've done things and now we're here. But here's a good place, Crypt. Because here, where Frayne is. Do you not want to meet him? Do you not want to see this monster?
This is what I've been afraid of.
McCoy.
Don't worry. He's coming quietly. Will you not help me, Jess? You helped me before. You think I'd let this man give us the slip again? This time, Frayne. You're mine! There he is, Crypt. Colonel Richard Frayne. All tied up and ready for trial. You're not getting away this time, Frayne. No, sir! Do you want to know what it was like, Captain? Do you know how it felt when we slipped the knife in? Tell him, Jess. Well, I'll tell you this, Captain. It didn't feel so bad. It was like an angel's kiss. Put him in irons. See he doesn't escape again.
Don't make it any worse. You're an accomplice.
Yes. I helped kill the man. I was there every day they flogged McCoy. They flogged me as well, do you understand? Why didn't you let me kill him? It would have been mercy.
It's God's mercy he needs.
He's gone. Maybe forever. But the pain is gone, too. He's found peace at last.
Why did it take so long for him to confess?
He couldn't face it. And in the end, it broke him. I hope he's found absolution now.
The sin may be old. The shame is fresh.